when you're talking about a little bit longer, it's, what kind of money do you need for an intern or a GA? What type of money do you need for a full-time assistant?
Organizing and structuring, one of the biggest things that we've learned is to find the strengths in other people, to empower them, educate them.
So we designed our training table as an education unit. Like if you have it, use it to teach.
If they've got a plate of food in front of them, I can educate them on what to do.
The understanding is football needs to get healthy.
That you have to make appearances everywhere, because that's when strength coaches think that, oh, I gotta tell you about somebody.
You're healthcare professionals, you're professionals in your industry, and you're trying to get yourself better prepared to have more tools, to have more equipment to go forward. So for us, it's a natural thing for Abbott Nutrition to be involved with this.
You got to know who the decision makers are and be able to present to them what's your vision for the program you want to operate.
I've always reported to a head athletic trainer, or strength coach, or someone, or an assistant AD that has given me what their vision is, and I have to craft it to be what I want my vision to be.
Okay, so you're going to come in most likely, if you're at a new place, to a very limited vision of what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to affect, and how you're going to present nutrition overall. And that's where you become a salesperson. You have to be really good at painting a picture.
When you establish your vision, if your vision needs to be adjusted, adjust it.
I think being able to listen to people in the interview, not necessarily always give them what they want because they don't know what they want, but my SWA gave me the best advice ever. And that was to take 3 to 4 months and build relationships, because those relationships allowed me to get my vision done.
You have to build rapport. So you take the time, as Amy did, just hanging out in the training room, hanging out at practice.
You're going to be an advocate along the way to get you in the door. It might be medicine or strength or whoever.
You almost have to have someone who can be an advocate for you.
What we really are shooting for are full-time positions where you're your own support service director.
From a performance standpoint, with the strength coaches, with the athletic trainers, I make a point to go down into the athletic training room periodically, because then it jogs their memory. I need to tell you about this guy, or so-and-so is having surgery in 2 days. Can you check with them beforehand to get them set up?
I asked if I could get a centralized supplement budget. Can I please have everything under me because it just makes more sense? They said no, because what we're going to have to do then is take money out of each sports budget, and we know how well that's going to go over with every coach. If you can provide them with concrete data of what was spent and what makes sense for your budget, that's what helps them understand.
I think most of you have seen our labels before, so we designed our training table as an education unit. Like if you have it, use it to teach. If anything, they all know what the colors are. What we really want to achieve with the athletes is balance every day. We need to have some sort of green, a couple of green items on the carb bar. We need to have at least 1 or 2 green items on the entree bar. Be careful though when you suggest new menus. I have to involve our manager in the process, or he involves me. Because they know how the kitchen runs, they know what our cooks can do.
So most of the active pharmaceutical ingredients, the APIs, about 80% of them come from other countries. So the FDA's got this battle going on at the import level to try to spot all these APIs coming into the country. But it's like mission impossible. This is a haul in one day of sibutramine right there, one of the major stimulants that go into weight loss products under the guise of some kind of natural ingredient.
When you have a nutrition facts panel on anything, it really gets defined by how you market the product. Not what you think is in the product, not how you use the product, but how you label that product. That is where the legal entity and that legal line gets drawn.
Each of you have a strength, so either you kind of came up through the strength side or you came up through the sports medicine side, and whichever one is your weakness, it's important to make it a strength.
You're collecting data on a person, and where does that data go?
Being a broad global healthcare company, the same proteins that come in that we evaluate, that we put in our infant formula, that we put in our hospital products, are the same proteins that go into our sports nutrition products. And obviously when you think about those proteins, they have to have a very high quality coming in. They do a lot of raw ingredient testing and things of that nature, so it's just natural that we do all of that. And it's like, well, if we do all of that already, then why don't we take advantage of that, and then we'll work with HFL and NSF to test all of our products in the marketplace.